Russia is preparing to test a weapon unlike anything the world has ever seen. The 9M730 Burevestnik, a nuclear-powered cruise missile with effectively unlimited range. This isn't just a flex of military muscle, it's happening as President Vladimir Putin is scheduled to meet US President Donald Trump for critical discussions on the Ukraine war. The location, Novaya Zemlya, Russia's long-standing nuclear test site. Russia shut down 40,000 square kilometers of airspace, deployed Rosatom radiation monitoring ships and stationed aircraft at Rogachevo Air Base, all to prepare for this singular test. Why now? Russia's timing is no coincidence. Just days ago, Dmitry Medvedev, Putin's powerful aide and former Russian president, blasted Trump for his Ukraine war ultimatums. Medvedev warned that each new demand from the US edges closer to full-scale war, not just with Ukraine, but with America itself. In his words, Russia isn't Israel or even Iran. The Burevestnik missile, also known by NATO as Skyfall, is one of 6 next-generation strategic weapons first unveiled by Putin in 2018. Unlike any known cruise or ballistic missile, the Burevestnik is powered by a miniaturized nuclear reactor that gives it one terrifying advantage: unlimited range. It can fly low, maneuver around terrain, evade radar, and potentially circle the globe multiple times before striking a target. In theory, no part of the Earth is out of reach. But so far, it's been a science fiction project with disastrous consequences. Since its first test in 2016, the Burevestnik has failed repeatedly. In 2019, a major accident during recovery killed 2 Russian scientists and injured 6 others. More tests followed in 2021, 2022, and 2023, but none confirmed a successful, sustained flight. This week, that could change. The US isn't watching from the sidelines. On August 10th, the American Air Force deployed its WC-135R Constant Phoenix, the so-called nuke sniffer, to the edge of the Barents Sea, just outside Russian test territory. This specialized aircraft is designed to detect radioactive particles in the atmosphere, a clear sign that Washington is trying to confirm the nature and success of the missile test. If successful, Russia would become the first nation to deploy an operational nuclear-powered cruise missile, a historic and terrifying precedent. Until now, all nuclear-capable delivery systems have used conventional propulsion and limited-range ballistic designs. Why would Russia want this strategically? The Burevestnik is built for survivability and surprise. It could avoid detection, circle around missile defense networks, and strike from unexpected directions. Geopolitically, it sends a stark message. Russia is willing to escalate far beyond traditional boundaries, especially if it feels encircled by NATO or pushed into a corner over Ukraine. Putin's message to Trump is now loud and clear. Russia has the will, the science, and the audacity to deploy doomsday weapons, and it won't be intimidated by ultimatums. As the world waits for the results of this test and watches for signs of nuclear fallout, one question remains: is this a leap in military technology or a stumble toward global catastrophe?